Here's the breeds I would recommend getting if you're wanting a colorful egg basket. I've already done the top laying breeds and y'all have been requesting which breeds for what colored eggs, so we are going to go over that today. There are so many different breeds of chickens out there. These are just the ones that I would recommend. Wanting that deep chocolate egg and you're not wanting a tan egg but an actual dark brown. The most popular breed out there for those dark brown egg colors are going to be Marans. The most common color of Marans that you're going to see is the black copper Marans. That's what the majority of my flock is, but there's also blue and splash. I see a lot of people say that black copper Marans lay way darker than splash or blue Marans, and it's really just that is a more common color. Therefore, the genetics are usually a little bit better in those lines regarding egg color. If you're wanting those dark brown speckled eggs, well, summer is really popular. Now, they're usually not going to be as dark as a Marans bred for dark egg color, but they will have speckles. This is actually a Marans egg, but just to give you an idea. Barnevelder is another breed that people will say lay really dark. I just don't have any experience with them personally. I've stuck to Marans. Now, if you're wanting green eggs, technically the breed that lays green is just going to be an olive egger. An olive egger is essentially a mutt. They are just a mix. There's a couple different ways you can make olive eggers. I will make another video all about olive eggers again for you guys and the genetics that goes into them. If you're wanting a bunch of different variations of olive eggers, then you would want to get multi-generational olive eggers, back-crossed olive eggers, and that's how you get eggs like this. This one is one of my favorite that I have created. It has speckles. It's really dark and gorgeous. A lot of people get Easter eggers when they want colorful egg baskets, and I am not saying not to get Easter eggers. It's just important to keep in mind that technically Easter eggers are just a mutt and they are not guaranteed to lay a certain shade. Go to Tractor Supply and you just get an Easter egger. That is essentially just a mutt. They can lay any different shade. They're not guaranteed to lay blue, so don't be disappointed if you get an Easter egger and they don't lay blue. If you want blue for sure, I would get Americanas spelt this way. Not this way with the I. This is pure Americana, and they are going to be a homozygous blue layer, meaning they are carrying 2 copies of that blue gene and they are guaranteed to lay blue. This spelling is actually technically an Easter egger, and again, not homozygous, doesn't carry 2 copies of that blue gene and can lay any shade. Leg bars are another great option if you want blue eggs. So breeds like Whiting True Blue, Prairie Blue Egger. On my homestead, most of mine are Americanas because I like those big puffy cheeks and those big muffs and everything. However, I do have a few cream leg bars. That way I can create olive eggers that are auto-sexed at hatch. So those are the breeds I would recommend getting if you are looking to get a colorful egg basket. Now, none of these breeds are going to be the most prolific layer like a Rhode Island Red or a White Leghorn, but in my opinion, they're worth it because 1, they're cute, and then 2, you get eggs that look like this.